The story of Cain and Abel. Long story short, Adam and Eve, soon after they found out they were naked and out of the garden, decided to do the business and have two kids, Cain and Abel, in that order. Now, while they were brothers, they could not have been more opposite. They both were raised under the guidance to love, worship, and give God everything you can. Because God will bless you and do the same and give you everything He can. Trust in God. Abel did this with full-heartedness and gave everything he could. He gave the best of the crops, the best of the livestock, the best of the goods. And God was loving it because He knew that this man trusted Him, gave everything to him out of trust and love, and knew that he was going to be okay and taken care of. God was feeling happy. Then we look over to Cain. This boy was not doing good. He will give the worst of his livestock. Whatever is sickly, dying, or old, most likely he sacrificed it. Any crops he couldn't eat or salvage, he gave it to God. He gave God less than what he should, and gave God the worst of the worst. Can you imagine giving God scraps and saying, here, be happy with it? Not me. Could not be me. God is basically what you give is what you get. So while Cain was getting pretty much nothing, Abel was getting rewarded tenfold. And of course, it's caused a little rivalry, a little jealousy. Abel never had much jealousy. He loved his brother, God, and everybody. Cain was Scar in Lion King, and he wanted to do the long live of the king on his brother Mufasa. Mufasa being Abel, so we're clear. He literally told his brother, come out to the fields, man. Let's have some brotherly time. And proceeded to bash Abel's head in. And the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Like his parents, he tried to hide it from God. The all-seeing person they're trying to hide from. Just think about that. God comes around like, I don't see Abel. Hey, yo, Cain, where he at? He already knew, but he wanted to see if Cain was going to say something. And Cain goes, am I my brother's keeper? Oh, word? Okay. I know you in the ground right there. What do you got to say about that, Cain? Are we running now? That what we doing? And God gave the most poetic curse I think He could. Because He knew this would eat him up inside. Eventually, this would grow to be the worst guilt that would eat up at Cain. So He decided, nobody gonna kill Cain. No peace with death. He didn't get to even plant any crops. God made it to the point where the earth would reject any work he did. And he was exiled from his home, so he could not go back to the place he felt safe. And the kicker is, if anybody killed Cain, they would get the curse 7 times over. And Cain forever wandered the earth, regretting what he did, knowing that he could never take it back. Moral of the story is, do not kill your family. And get therapy.